Hey guys, today is an update for the Using My Eyeshadow Palettes project pan. I am really into this project. Basically what I do is pick 4 eyeshadow palettes at a time, use each palette 10 times, and then I come back here and I show you guys at least one look with every palette. And this time I have quite a few looks to share. I'm pretty excited about that. So I used the 4 palettes that I had 10 times each. And then I have 4 new palettes I'm going to be picking, which I am pretty excited. I do have other project pans that are usage only, but then I also have projects where I'm completely trying to use things up. So check out my project pan playlist if you do want to see my other project pan videos. I did film this look as a part of the Reviving Old Eyeshadow Palettes series, so I will link that in the description box and in the cards if you are curious about the makeup that I'm wearing. So first I'll show you the 4 palettes that I had, I'll show you the looks, and then I'll show you the 4 new palettes. So let's get started. I have also done several videos talking about what I count as a usage. So just FYI, if I were to use this palette, if I just used one shade one time, that would count as one use. Or if I did a whole look using 5 shades, that would still count as one use. So Persona Identity 2 palette. I have a couple looks to show you with this. I love this palette. It is so beautiful, well formulated. Now, a look that I did a lot, using some of the other palettes as well. When I'm in a hurry, what I've been doing, so the first look, it's just this shade and this shade combined together, and I just put a little bit in the outer corner and then kind of blend it over the lid and through the crease. And I did very similar looks using the other palettes as well, just picking kind of some random neutral like brown mattes and doing that. And it's such a quick, like I'm in a hurry, but I still want some sort of eyeshadow look to give my eye shape. I have really enjoyed that. That is what I've done a lot of days when I've been in a hurry. Like I said, this palette is beautiful. I really enjoyed it. Another look that I have to share that I loved was very simple also. It was this kind of purpley shimmer all over the lid and then just this matte brown in the crease. And I really loved this one too. The shimmers in this palette, they are so well formulated. They are beautiful. They don't even need a wet brush. They're so metallic. The mattes also blend really well. Yeah, this is a great palette, so I'm really happy that I got good use out of that one. This next palette, I have to say, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. This is the Juvia's Place, the Saharan palette. Oh my goodness, I have several looks to show you using this one. This is such a gorgeous palette, perfect for summer, also would be good for fall. Oh my gosh, the warm tones in here and the metallic shades, they are so metallic. Oh my, I loved using it. Now, several times, like I said, I did do a simple look just using this brown and this orange, same as that other look with the Persona palette, just outer corner, blended all over, quick, easy. So I did that look several times with this palette also. One look that I thought was very pretty, and it was more subtle than some of, I mean, because some of these shades are pretty intense. So I had this rose gold Zoya all over the lid, and then just this brown Katsina, and then just a little bit of this one in the outer corner. I didn't want it to be too intense, but I loved this look too. It was really beautiful. I have a couple more looks to show you with this palette because I loved it so much. So one look that I did that was more intense, and oh my gosh, it was so pretty. So I had Katsina and then this one kind of in the crease, and then I had 3 shimmers going across the lid. So this kind of burgundy was in the outer corner, and then I had, I don't know how to say this one, but this gold metallic and this more copper one too, kind of layered. I loved that look. It was so beautiful. I posted that one on my Instagram stories. I was a big fan. Oh my gosh. These metallics here are so intense. This one is more subtle, but it's really pretty rose gold. And then another look with this palette that I loved. So I put a purple shimmer all over the lid. I'm pretty sure that was from the original Jaclyn Hill palette. That one is in my Graveyard project pan. I'm doing usage on that too. And then I had this red in the crease, and then I put this rose gold over the purple, just kind of like right here. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty. I loved that look. That one and then the more intense one with these three metallics were definitely my favorite. You can do very bold looks with this palette, very bold, very intense, but you can also do some more subdued looks like I showed you as well. This is becoming one of my favorite Juvia's Place palettes. I loved it so much. The formula on it is amazing, and I have to say the variety of colors in here and just this color story, yeah, this is gorgeous. This palette I absolutely love, the Sigma Untamed, and I had so much fun using this one too. I only have one look to share with this one because I did some other looks, but it was just days I didn't have time to actually take a picture of my makeup. But this palette is beautiful, and this is one I'd love to use again in the fall. This is a really good fall palette. So it's such a beautiful colors. I mean, all these palettes I loved. Oh my gosh, even the next one, amazing. So a look that I wish I had taken a picture of because it was so pretty, that I did this one and this purple in the crease and then this one all over the lid and then just like a little bit of the pink shimmer on top. It was just like a really nice lavender look, very simple. Wish I had a picture, but loved it anyway. The picture that I have to share, I did wear in a video. It was this mustard shade in the crease, which by the way is an amazing color. This green all over the lid, and then a tiny bit of this one in the center. Loved it, amazing, beautiful. And then for easy looks, I did do a couple of times where I just used the mustard shade in the outer corner, kind of like I showed you with that Persona palette. Like I said, I do that a lot if I'm in a hurry. A couple neutral mattes, outer corner blend all over, and I really like the way that looks, but you know, I much prefer more intense looks, but you know, sometimes I don't have time for that. Oh, I loved this palette. I didn't use the blue though. I wanted to use the blue. I had intentions of using the blue and that never happened. So at some point I do want to use this blue. It looks beautiful. I've never used it even once, which is kind of sad because I've used all the other shades quite a few times, but yeah, so at some point I want to use that. But again, I loved this palette, beautiful color story, really good for fall. So I'm, you know, I may use that one again then. And then last up, so at the last update, I said I was considering decluttering this palette. And let me tell you, I changed my mind after using it. Oh my gosh. This is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Ring the Alarm. I haven't bought from Morphe in a long time, but I have to say I really like this one and the original Jaclyn Hill palette. I think they're great, honestly. So let's see. Yeah, the colors in here, this rose gold is also so beautiful. I loved these metallics. So a really fun look where I had the like orangey mattes in the crease and then these two on the lid. I loved it. It was so, so beautiful. And then this look, I did a bit of an experiment because I wanted to see how this would work out with the Metropolis palette. So I had these kind of orangey browns in the crease and I put that green cream to powder that I used in my Get Ready With Me with the Metropolis palette kind of all over the lid. And then I layered these two shimmers on top of that. And it was really cool because you could just see a bit of that green popping through. I don't know if it shows up in the picture. I think it looked better in person than in the picture that I took, but you can see a bit of that green coming through and it's such an awesome fall look. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun with these palettes this round. Like seriously, I can't believe I was considering decluttering this because yeah. And I feel like a lot of the looks I did were like super fall looks. I mean, with this one and the Untamed palettes. But fall colors are like, you know, definitely my favorite, but I had a lot of fun with all four of these palettes. The Untamed is one that I kind of want to do for my Reviving Old Palette series. We'll see. I have a lot of others on the list, but I love this one a lot. And I'm kind of sad that I didn't take a picture of the lavender look and I didn't use the blue, but yes, all four palettes in this round were amazing. Alrighty, so 4 new palettes that I'm picking. I decided to go with this Smashbox one because I haven't used this all year. This is the Punked eyeshadow palette, and I think this one is really nice. Mauvey, purpley, cool tones, and I haven't really done any cool toned looks in quite a while. And the Natasha Denona mini Xenon palette came out, which I mean, it's not similar to this, but yeah, that kind of made me crave some cool toned looks. So this one I am pretty excited to use. Definitely beautiful palette, great formula. I really, really like that. And then not a cool toned palette, complete opposite, the Natasha Denona bronze palette. This, I talked about this in my top 3 favorites in each category video. This may be my favorite palette in my entire collection because I love warm tones. I know I love warm tones and colorful shades, but yeah, I'm excited to use this. And this is definitely one I plan on doing for the Reviving Palette series because multiple people have requested that. This is such a gorgeous palette. A lot of these shades do pull very red, but I love that. I love warm tones. The formula is just amazing on that one. So that one I'm very excited for. This palette was in this series back in either December, I think December or January, I can't remember. But at that time I was doing it differently where I was using each palette 20 times and I wasn't so focused on getting like entire looks with one palette and I wasn't coming back and showing the pictures and all that. So I thought I would do that now. This is actually a really good palette. It's the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette. And the formula is really nice on this one. Mostly neutral, but you know, very, very good. The mattes are really easy to blend. The metallics are beautiful. So I'm excited about this one. This is like kind of an everyday neutral palette. But then I did pick a colorful one. Now there are some kind of more neutral shades in this one that I can use. This is a palette I haven't used at all this year, and I do feel like it's got a lot of fun summer colors, so I wanted to put this in the project at this point. The e.l.f. Retro Paradise. Man, I am sad they discontinued this because I mean, this is definitely the best eyeshadow palette I've ever tried from e.l.f. It's amazing, and I love the colors in here. So you definitely have some bright colors like the green, the blue, the purple, but there are some neutrally shades that I could do easy everyday looks with, like with this section here. I can do some pretty simple looks, but then here you've got some more intense shades. So yeah, I'm excited about this one. I think it is beautiful. And yeah, this one has been really neglected all year. We'll see. I really do want this purple. I know that I love, so I would like to use that one for sure. That is it for this update. I had so much fun with those 4 palettes and I am really excited about the 4 new ones that I picked. Yeah, I really like this series. I like rotating through my eyeshadow palettes. I'm so happy that I don't pan eyeshadows anymore. I'm just focused on rotating through my eyeshadow palettes. So I do pan face makeup and lip products, but with eyeshadow, I just want to have fun, use whatever I want, rotate through all of my palettes. I've got a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I posted my collection, I think about a month ago. So yeah, if you didn't see that, check that out. And yeah, like I said, I filmed this makeup look, part of the Reviving Old Palettes series. And yeah, I'm just having a lot of fun. Let us know, what do you guys do for shopping your stash with eyeshadow, or are you more focused on panning eyeshadow? Because I know a lot of people are doing either pan that palette or pan those eyeshadows. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this. So that is it. If you want to see my Project Pan videos, check out my Project Pan playlist. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.